When it comes to the upcoming Black Widow film, which of course is a prequel to Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, we're looking to fill in a lot of the blanks and details on Natasha's history and relations to other new MCU characters. So today we are talking about the insanity of Red Guardian. In a recent interview with Total Film, David Harbour was asked about his career to reflect on some of the things he's done and how far he's come since most people became aware with him as an actor, which would be attributed to Stranger Things. And he told them that it's one of those things that he never really saw himself coming this far or even really joining the MCU. And then of course the concept of Red Guardian, another super soldier in the MCU, was brought up. And in that instance he says that if you look at Red Guardian, how he's covered in tattoos, the golden teeth he has, the way that the character is going to be explained with his backstory and connections to Natasha and super soldiers and what's going on, and all these Soviet experiments and things that tie into Black Widow, that the character will be explained as somebody that's insane and on a different level. Now I think we start to understand sort of what they're saying here. Not necessarily that he's, just a lunatic. He's not just going to be like Trevor from GTA 5, which, was like, oh, if you're an edgy 12-year-old, this is your favorite character from the game. Instead, he's teasing that we're going to know what makes this character tick, what drives him in this direction, and why he's such a different type of force to be dealt with. Now, of course, David himself has teased multiple times in the last couple months this darker past, the secretive past, the ties to Natasha, and how they relate to the bigger scope of the MCU, and what the Russian super soldier program might have done differently. Which makes me think that one of the side effects of whatever they were doing is going to be something rather psychological that doesn't necessarily deliver all the goods without many bads. It doesn't turn you into Red Skull, but also it doesn't necessarily make you keep all your marbles in your head. Maybe there's a few screws loose. Maybe you perceive things differently. Maybe you're a little bit more irrational and impulsive. And again, there's already precedent for this when it comes to the MCU with the likes of Hulk and Abomination, and with David Harbour teasing that he might be having another future appearance in the MCU. I think once they get the Thunderbolts and dealing with Thunderbolt Ross, adding him to the roster honestly does make a large amount of sense, and you can see how this could work. But overall, I'm excited. I'm excited to see where this goes. Who knows, maybe they'll even tie this character to some of the events of Iron Man 2. Maybe he could have relations with Whiplash. I mean, who really knows? Look, the world's not that big, so do with it what you will.